Welcome, I'm Ted and these are my outdoors. Today I'll be doing a quick overview of everything I carry out with me to the forest when I'm out doing bushcraft. I'll go over my bushcraft and survival kit, I'll go over my water bottle and all that, then I'll do an overview of my knife rig. Stay with me. So the first thing I'll go over with you is my bottle kit. And I have just a nylon strap on here with the shoulder strap. I don't need to take that off, I guess. And I'll show you what I have here. I have a green plastic Nalgene bottle. It's BPA free and everything. It costs about $6 and that's why I have it. I'm upgrading to a stainless steel clean canteen, made by Clean Canteen, and it's 40 ounce, and then I'll have another cup with it. But for right now I have this. And then I have a military's aluminum cook cup and pot, and that fits right on the bottom here. And this paracord rig I have here, which is completely made out of paracord, there's about 20 feet, 40 feet, I don't know, quite a bit, not 40 feet, probably around 20, and it just fits right on there snugly. I made that completely myself. You can tell because it doesn't look very good. And then I just have shoulder straps hooked here and here. And once I get my new bottle that I ordered, the stainless steel one, I'll make another paracord rig for that. And now I'm just going to go over the knife I carry and what customizations I've made to the sheath. So this is a Benchmade Bushcrafter 162. You can watch review after review after review on Amazon of that. Or not on Amazon, but on YouTube. So I'm not going to go over that too much. But I will go over the sheath because this has pretty much been customized completely myself. I bought the sheath and it came with a faux leather belt loop. And it was fine belt loop, I just didn't really want it. I wanted paracord. And so I put a paracord belt loop on here. I took this back piece off and then stitched it up there myself, braided it myself. And then I have a fire steel loop held on by plumbing tape. That's the kind that stretches and then fuses to itself. So if I ever take this tape off, it's not going to leave any residue, doesn't have any residue on it. It just fuses to itself. Now I have a Light My Fire Fire Steel Army Edition. They say it has about 12,000 strikes. And that's held on by shock cord. And then I put on this retention strap right here. I'll give you a close-up. I put on this retention strap just to give it some more extra tension so it doesn't get ripped out of the sheath by accident for any reason. Branch getting caught on it, somebody trying to grab it off me, self-defense situation. So that just clicks in. That's a 3x8 inch. 3x8 inch? I don't know. I'll probably put it on the screen here. 3/8 of an inch. That's the size. 3/8 of an inch. Now I braided on there with a cobra stitch. This is a ladder rack stitch, and then this is a cobra stitch right here. Just if you're interested. Not that the knife needed an extra retention strap, because you can see, clicks in there quite well. I did a review of the sheath. You can go back and watch that. That's what it looks like in it. And as you can see with all my stuff here, it's all been customized myself. None of this came how it is, how I use it now. I've completely customized everything. Now, I got this bag. This is made by Mil-Spec Monkey Tactical. And I got this bag at a garage sale for about $2. That was a good deal because these things, I don't think they sell this version anymore, but it used to cost around $40 just for the bag. Pretty crazy, right? But it's definitely high quality. It's got all these MOLLE straps on the back, so I can do whatever I want with it with paracord, or I just glued some nylon straps here from my ILBE. Just glued them on there like that for a belt loop, and so I just carry this right on my belt. Now it's got two pockets, and you can see two patches. In the first pocket, I have a signal mirror is just a reflective mirror that I got off Amazon. I don't know if I can shine you with that. It's not worth it. But then I just made a cotton bag for it. It really doesn't look good, but it works. And that cost me about $4. And then from the Pathfinder school, see their logo on there, from selfrelianceoutfitters.com, Dave Canterbury. I have another fire making implement. I made this bag myself out of microcloth just to keep it clean. It stays in there pretty nice. This is a magnifying glass. That's for making fire. I've tested this out, works great. This is the ×7 lens, I think, from his website. Just gonna put that back in the bag. Then I have a bar of soap, because I sometimes use hand sanitizer, but I don't like to use it if I can use soap, and there's a lot of water out here. So if I ever get anything on my hands or feet or something that I need to wash off. And then the rest is first aid kit supplies. I have just, all my first aid kit supplies. I'm not going to go through that. But all of this is what I carry in my belt kit. And I have a bigger one when I take my bag. Because when I take my bag, I'm usually taking a bigger cutting tool, like a hatchet or a bigger knife. Then I'm more likely to cut myself. So I take a bigger first aid kit. I don't know if I can get that off. And then I have my tinder kit, which is cotton balls completely soaked in petroleum jelly, and I saved up magnesium savings into there. So these things are fantastic. I'll demonstrate that at the end of the video. And then I have my large fire steel that I did a review on. Since it's so big, I like to use this whenever I can instead of my little one, because it will take a lot more to wear out, but it's not as good with lighting wet tinder as my little one. Then I have my house key. Then I have bank line, and I don't know what exactly number this is, but I think this can hold 95 pounds. So if we're doing bushcraft tasks, this will do fine for making snares and traps and things like that. And I have a small Nebo flashlight. And they don't sell this particular one anymore, but I did that paracord braid on there myself. Then I have a lighter, a Bic lighter. I put the paracord on there myself too. And I have this taped up with electrical tape just so it doesn't accidentally get the button pushed down, and so it leaks out all the fluid. And then I have this small capsule, which was chapstick, I think. I'm not sure. But if I take the cap off, it's completely filled with coconut oil. I did a video on coconut oil a while ago. I'll probably redo it. It wasn't great in front of the camera back then. So that's all coconut oil right there. Has so many different uses. So that's about it for my belt kit. Oh, and I also have a striker. I light my fire striker for my fire steel. So I'm just going to demonstrate real quick these tinder tabs. Stay with me. So before I get too far ahead of myself with the fire, I just want to tell you I carry a LIF Straw too, because as soon as I run out of water in here, I can just get water out of the swamp, out of the pond, or hopefully I can get it out of the river. This is called LIF Straw. It costs about $20. Well worth it. I use that quite a bit. Okay, now I can demonstrate the fire. So I'm just going to demonstrate for you the tinder that I carry. I made this all myself. Prepared it, I guess. So you can see it's full of magnesium. I don't know if you can. There's silver in there. And magnesium is highly flammable. You can light it with a fire steel. But just in case, I'm just going to fluff up the cotton a little bit. Cotton soaked in petroleum jelly. I don't know if you can see that crackle, but it pops a little bit. And that's the magnesium lighting up. And this will burn for several minutes. So one thing I forgot to mention, guys, is in my pocket I carry a Leatherman. This is just an old Leatherman I got from my dad. And on here it has a saw and a knife blade. Then it has a bunch of other things, but those are the two main things that are good to have on a wilderness use Leatherman. So it's a great tool to have on you at all times, especially out here. So please check me out at worldwidesurvival.com. I have a profile there. Go check out my profile. Sorry if there's smoking from the camera, it's from the fire. I post videos on there and things like that. Interact with the community. Make yourself a profile on worldwidesurvival.com. It's a great website, great forum, started by a great YouTuber. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.